Hello there folks, welcome back to the channel. You're here with me, Shadowrun, and I'm going to take a look at a game that I haven't played before. I don't actually remember how I got my hands on this game. It was in my Steam library one day. I don't know if I requested a key or it was given or what. Can't remember, no idea. So, I'm just going to dive into it and we're going to see what this game is like. I'm diving into it blind, I've never played it before, so let's get into it. So, that looks like what we're going to be doing. I'll read it. In the urban sprawl of this Seattle metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads from the darkest slums to the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully, enlist the aid of other runners, and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadow of Seattle unscathed. Fuck it, let's do it. I think I should do it on normal, I don't know. Let's just go with normal and see what the crack is. So, Shadowrun is kind of like the D&D type thing you may be familiar with, a set of rules that govern the way the actions are resolved. I tend to go with humans, for the most part. We'll keep it basic. So what archetypes do we have? Street Samurai, Mage, interesting, a Decker, uses sword hacking, Shaman, Rigger, uses cyber tech to jack their mind into good. Alright, fine. We'll go with Mage. I like mages. So what do we got? This dude. Oh, look at him. What kind of hairstyle we got available? Oh. No? I don't get to choose? No? Unless... right, so. How do I pick this shit? There we go. Oh, I like that. Horns. Horns are an option? Oh no, only if you're one of the species that... Oh, I like that one. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Okay, determines resistance to physical damage. Okay, you double click to do it, fair enough. Alright, so what else have we got? What's going to help my magic? Since that's what I've gone with. No. Well, I've got no karma available anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Brilliant. So, go back down to willpower. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, let's go with that. Incomponent. Fuck it. Let's go with that. Confirm. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. I see. I'm going to be a street magician. Many runners use a street name, handle, or working name. We'll go with Uchihadru for this one. Actually, let's have a space in there. There we go. Confirm. So, what's going to happen? Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're in Novahot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free. Free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your yen. Something needs to change, and soon. So, what we got? Your apartment. Alright, so. WES&D moves the camera around. You click on shit to activate it, one presumes. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through to the end of the week. I see. Alright, let's click on the table. What we got? Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Ooh, so who is my list of contacts? Fixer, probably in a gutter somewhere. Well, fair enough. Well, that's disappointing. Let's view the calendar. Nothing to do. Fair enough. Alright, let's find a job or something. Did I just answer your vid phone? Let's answer the vid phone. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing, somewhat. Let's go for that one. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation, I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid, someone finally geeked me, I'm dead. Oh, fair enough. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you. Okay, so it's probably his fault. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high in the hog somewhere. Get on with it, what is the point? Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? Okay, what are you getting at? What's happening? 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. Sangoma, New Larry. Hey, New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Uh-huh. So he wants out of here. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. See what he thinks we should do. He's not the brains of the operation, but I think it'll be slot and run. They were sloppy. Let's get him to own up. Okay, something dawns on him. It leads into New Larry. We were set up and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. Should have been burnt toast. Uh-huh. Aha, it is a trap. Looks that way. And now they've got incoming. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're going to take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. Alright, so we're probably going to get a primer on how combat works. Which is good, we're going to need it. I mean, oh, we missed. Good. So they're getting their round of combat first. Bastards. Look at them, they all seem to be terrible. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide. Right. AP, out of combat, combat. I'm just looking through all the stuff. Camera is controlled with the mouse. Select and move character, zoom in and out, click and hold to pan the camera. Combat. Shadowrun returns as a turn-based single-player game with highly tactical combat. These basics will cover simple combat. So, different covers. Hover the mouse cursor over an enemy to target. They'll be highlighted red if selected. Click a target to attack. Without equipping anything from the inventory or spellbook, this will fire the player's default weapon or spell. I see. Indicate both the strength and direction of cover. You can heal by using medkits. Clicking on the portrait of the character. I see. Alright. Alright. Whew. Right, those are our objectives. So what does all these mean? Go. Go away. Go away! I don't want you here. Ah, there we go. Right. So what spell have I got equipped? I can't seem to change any spell. So, can I turn the camera... Ooh, what is this? These are all the spells I have available. Heal Wound, Armor, Mana Bolt. Interesting. And that's the medkit I've got. Alright. Can I... Oh, I can drag it with the mouse. What I need to do is get into cover. Alright. That's the big dude. How are we doing for AP? Alright, hopefully we can sort this out. Let's kill New Larry. Ha! Fuck you, New Larry. Yeah, we should really take out the closest target. Seriously? Oh, this isn't going to end well. Because they're probably going to come around and flank us. Does he have grenades or anything like that? No? He does! Yes, I'll have that, please. Oh, it needs 2 AP and he's only got 1. Shit, so that's going to have to be next round. Alright. Let's take out Larry. Fuck you, Larry. Alright. Whoop. Alright, let's switch to this dude and see what kind... Alright, so should be able to take them both out, or at least damage... What?! Oh. Well, at least we heavily damaged the one at the back. Alright, so what can we do here? We could move around flank, or at least begin flanking. Can you target that? I think we should go with that one. Yes. Move around the flank. Let's take you out first. Ooh, not quite. So what are they going to do? Oop, actually managed to damage him. Missed. Alright. I'm going to switch to you first. Let's get you in that. Ah, right. So he moved so far that he couldn't use any actions. Fair enough. Alright, you're going to take out her. I think it's a her. What? Still alive? Jesus. Yeah, get in there and finish off this lass here. So there's only one left. I think we can handle this. Oh, easy. What do we got? Shit, there's more. There's reinforcements. I should have considered that. Alright, what the hell does that mean? Come back to that later. Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to move him first. Okay, you. Can he take him out with one shot? Because that would be ideal. Oh, Jesus. Well, he didn't move, so he gets to do 2 actions. Brilliant. Right, now these two are probably going to come around this way to flank us. That would be the sensible thing to do, considering our positions. We're just going to take them a while to do it. Now I could take a risk. Move him here, and then try to get out. Yes, good. So these two are fine. This dude has a problem, so he's going to have to get around here. Right. Oh, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Don't do that, please. That's a big dude. Alright. What other spells do I have available? Ignores normal armor target's willpower. Now, these two aren't mages, so I'm not sure what targeting the willpower will actually do for me. It could drive them nuts, or it could really make no difference whatsoever, or... Who's damaged the most? This dude. Alright. Alright. And I can still target something. I don't have grenades, sadly. Shit. Alright, does he have any left? Because that would be great. No, none left. What about you? Do you have any grenades left? No, you don't have any. Do you have spells available? Ooh, what's this? Increases the friendly target's AP by 1 for 2 rounds. The power of Bear heals all friends within 3. Interesting. So I'll come back and use this later. For now, I think we'll have to go with guns. For the time being. He's in okay cover. So just open fire. Missed! Shit. Another go. Do it. Oh, unlucky, buddy. What to do with you? Oh, hello. 2 attacks with less chance for a crit. May hit adjacent characters. Uses 6 bullets. Yes, please. Oh, that's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Oh, took them both down. Brilliant. Alright, more of these guys. They have a shaman. Not dead yet, but could be. Oh, what? Summon a monster! Oh man, I'm really gonna have to get on it with the healing. Okay. Heals all damage for the most recent attack. You have to do that. Yep. Even though I'm in a dangerous position here. I have 1 AP left, and I'm going to use it on him. See what happens. Oh, it actually did damage as well. Good. Alright, you get behind here. Good luck. Right, he's still very much damaged. Was that a she? I'm not sure. What abilities have you got? Single target, 1 bullet increases accuracy by 15. Alright, let's see what happens if we take out the shaman. Oh, yes, it takes out the other thing as well. Brilliant. Can we do that again? Ah, has a recharge of 3 rounds. I think I'm going to get you into cover. Better cover. 1, 1, 1, 1. Go on. Let's see what happens. Oh, thank fuck it missed. Alright, this person's in trouble. Just want to try and end this quickly. Now, since I have access to grenades, it's a possibility that they do as well. So I don't want to bunch them up too much. I don't know what these symbols mean yet. Oh, he's on a ley line. That's what it means. Interesting. Alright. Cooldown, cooldown. Target gains 1 armor, lasts 2 rounds. Now we're just going to use a power bolt. So weak attack. Alright, so does he have to reload? Reload for 1. Right, so we don't need low accuracy, low crit damage, uses 6 bullets. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. She doesn't have grenades. Just completely flank him. No, no, no! Whew, she's still alive. Still on cooldown. Ooh, wait. Medkits. Don't have one. Shit. Alright, we'll get your turn done first. Wish I could turn the camera, like, around, like you can in XCOM, just to give a better view. In fact, I want... Can I keep you alive in any way? Actually, no, it seems a bit too dangerous. What I'm going to do is have you just attack. Twice. Everyone just unload. Sangoma lowers a gun. Aye, Sam. And asks if he's okay. That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, Uchiha Drew. Me, not so much. Fair enough. Just lay low for a bit. So, that was our tutorial. Wasn't bad, I think. I think we did okay. Stuff I've learned from playing XCOM definitely helped me there. Now, I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I'd set up a dead man switch to set you this call. I got 100,000 yen insurance policy, payable when you find you creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mengert and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Look, Uchiha Drew, I've led a dragged life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? Fuck it. Why not? I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If and when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Fair enough. To Seattle we go. Whatever that means. So, my plane has hit the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. So, following the signal from Cam's locator chip, I've gone to Organ Grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts. Whether from the living or the dead, if you're hurting bad enough for yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. Seems this is where Sam's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Okay. So what we got here? So you click to move. I'm in the back. Okay. Whoop. I was meant to move the camera there. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. So what's this dude steal? Yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute. I'm having a look here. Okay, there's nothing really to interact with. So, right click, Left click. Ah, hello. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect of someone who works in this place. As you approach, he looks with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? So we ask him if he's the coroner. I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So, yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. You are... I'll go with the full thing. Interesting. Dead man makes for a strange client. What makes you think he's here? So we tell him about the located chip. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. I have no idea what voice I'm doing. So who told you he was dead? We'll not mention the money. Dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there. Oh, this was the actual place. All right, let's go speak to him. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. Third one was downtown. Let's ask. What's that bling bling thing? Was something over here? My recording overlay is in the way, so if anything's up here, it's difficult for me to tell what it's doing. So, not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Okay. His liver. Haha. First victim's heart was missing and the third had the spleen removed. Kristen! Get out here! I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough voices available to do this whole thing justice. So he's here about Sam Watts. Let's have a quick look. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. Below the chest is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It seemed that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Look at the business card. Seamstress's Union. Look at the cred stick. Standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Let's take it. Oh, cool. Look at the purple shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has been thoroughly soaked. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. You only see part of the note given the torn off bits and the bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we argued or agreed, probably. We have been something too long to say I'm sorry. See that I've just, yeah, argued, I'd say. Is there anything else I can interact with in here? No? Alright. Anything else worth doing in here before we deal with McCluskey? Yo. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brown, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. Yeah, this guy's probably not exactly a clean cop. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I'm pretty sure I've just done a different voice for him. Fuck it. So he's already posted everything he knows. The killer stuns a target with a combination of drugs and magic that removes a single organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. He has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So he's looking for a whacked-out surgeon. I don't know any surgeon who still uses scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medical aficionado. Uh-huh. Given that he seems to be a dirty cop, go with that. Putting somebody in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. So he's desperate to just get credit for solving this, whether he actually does or doesn't. So we're going to talk to Dresden and wrap this up for the day. So, we'll go with I'm great at dinner parties too. Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favour. Yep. He convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yen a week in his paycheck. Plus he's on the take. Yeah, I kind of figured. You have honour after a fashion? Let's check this out. I don't know. Someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. Names on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I see. Doctors still learn how to use them in the first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. Okay, fair enough. What are the organs worth? A whole healthy body can be a whole bunch of yen. And yen is the currency, in case you haven't figured it out. Individual organs not worth as much anymore. I see. Organ Grinder only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies came from. It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type, always too much to be done. Fair enough. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay. Body lockers in the back. Them ones? Item picked up. Basic medkit. Basic medkit. Ah, that's what it was wanting me to do. Cooled storage drawers labelled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition, sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Oh my. He's alive! In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. Yeah. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. Yeah. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. A decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other, though. Fair dues. Oh good, he's going to stick up for me. Waiting for Sam, believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. Thought you could help him out. Alright, name's Jake, and I'll be polite. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the seamstress's union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few weeks after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Eek. Okay. So, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Alright, Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Alright. See what else he knows. Now that they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. I see. I tell you what, you lot that you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Very funny, Jake. You sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. Let's get a rifle. You don't like okay. Yeah, fuck it, let's do this. But we're not going to head out because it's coming to the end of the episode. So that was my first look at this game. It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to grab this thing in here. If you want to see me do the rest of this game, let me know in the comments below or grab me on my Twitter. Otherwise, I'll move on to something else and just play this in my spare time. If you do want to see it, you have to let me know or it will not happen. So, either way, until the next episode of whatever I do, thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye now.